Now
to Ubisoft.
Ubisoft made everyone UB hard with their conference this year.
Snap.
That's right, I did it.
Give my quote
We're so edgy here.
and my score. Ubisoft 8.0. Bold for new and old franchises.
Bold.
And Miyamoto and UVs with Mario guns was clutch. And cringy.
Yeah.
Mostly clutch.
You know, it wasn't as cringy as Splatoon 2, though. Do you remember that?
Yes.
The stupid
Yeah.
pose.
But just because Miyamoto was like, woo, I was like, alright. Anything you do.
But don't worry, we're not going to make
Besides Star Fox.
We're not doing a Mega Man game.
Jesus.
Mega Man Legacy Collection 2? That's Capcom.
I know, but just so you know, they're not doing Mega Man.
They will at some point. It's all working up.
I also gave this conference a 7.5. I think the reason it got a 7.5 as opposed to a higher score is because I seem to be the only person on the planet who saw that Mario Rabbids game and thought this looks terrible. No one else seemed to think that.
I don't like it. It doesn't look terrible. It's just not for me.
I was like, this does not look fun to me. I was like, this looks dumb. But then I looked at the online reaction, like, oh my god, it's XCOM 2. It's there. I was like, okay, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't understand.
You should be.
But it's just it was one of their bigger reveals, and I was like,
Yeah.
And also, the final reveal did nothing for me, which I shut the internet down, but it did nothing for me.
I will give it an 8 because there is a new IP in there that I'm like really excited for, as well as all the other great games they showed off. I mean, besides
Bang, bang, motherfucker.
one little part of the conference I didn't like, but I bet y'all can guess.
I'm sure I know what part of the conference you didn't like.
Wait, Just Dance?
Yep. I just skipped right over it.
But you know what? It was like 30 seconds. They said Just Dance 18 is coming to Xbox 360, PS3, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PS4.
That's
and
insane.
smartphones.
That's insane.
And Steam.
My God.
So, jumping right in, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle is XCOM 2 with Mario and Rabbids. And I'm sorry, I don't really like Rabbids that much, but it's whatever.
They look like minions. Like the way they act.
What they are, yeah. So, it's Nintendo XCOM.
It looked, like Nick said, it looked okay, but it's not a game I'll play.
Yeah, me and Blair were both watching this conference, my wife, and we were she both like, this looks really bad. And when Archer, my son, who is a Mario fanboy, is watching this and is like, ugh. He wasn't that into it. I was like, well, then you missed your core audience right here.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I mean, maybe it's great. I don't know. I seem to be missing something.
Yes, it's fine. I don't like XCOM. It doesn't do anything for me, but if you like it, cool for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Nick's favorite
Next,
part?
The Crew 2.
No. Different list.
Your favorite part?
No, I thought you should say Assassin's Creed, but okay.
No, don't worry.
Oh, it's coming.
The Crew 2, basically it's like, hey, do you like operating
everything?
Vehicles? Here you go. Play a story mode where your guy is a champion of everything.
Your guy's clearly an adrenaline junkie.
Woo!
I think they're trying to cover way too much with this game. Like the entire USA, all the vehicles, just pick something.
Well, the first game was the entire USA with cars and trucks and whatnot. And so this game, they're like, here's the same thing, but you can fly planes and boats
across
and
the
dirt
entire
bikes
USA.
Probably airboats too, Nick, if you think about it.
I swear to God. I'll fucking burn the game to the ground.
You heard it here first.
Golf Club Video 2.
Nick, if they have a boat race in the Florida South and it's not airboats, it'll be unrealistic. All we do in Florida is race airboats and wrestle racist alligators.
Man.
My God.
Saw Harambe.
Respect.
Harambe's
We saw Harambe the other day.
Yeah, his brother. Next, Transference. Creepy and mysterious VR game.
I'm excited. Whatever. It's more like a movie.
Transference. Yeah, it did again.
Okay, VR, bleh. Concept sounded really cool.
I can only imagine how sick I'll get playing it. That's all I can think
Concept sounded really cool, and then it was like the most ominous thing in the world was like, you are completely safe.
Yeah.
Really? That was like the most like winkety wink wink statement I ever heard. It's like, you're totally safe. Don't worry.
It'll all be okay.
It's like in the Lego Batman movie, the guy that goes, nothing bad ever happens to me.
Oh yes, Transference.
Transference, Nick.
Transference.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Got Elijah Wood.
Next.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm sure he has nothing to do now. The Wilfred's over.
R.I.P. Great show.
Did it get canceled?
No, it just ended.
Finished. Okay. Next, Skull and Bones. I'm sorry,
Bulk and
I saw Assassin's Creed next to it. I was like, wait a minute.
You saw Bulk and Skull? Is that what you're saying?
So Skull and Bones, new pirate
Yeah.
IP.
Basically, it took what was great in Assassin's Creed 4, which was like just riding around a boat, listening to songs, and made it a multiplayer game that you can play with your friends.
Man, imagine that. The best part of Assassin's Creed is when you're not doing any movement.
The thing is that I get like sideways look every time I say it. I didn't like the sailing in Assassin's Creed 4.
See, no,
I found
I
it super
enjoyed it.
boring. So
I sailed everywhere. I didn't fast travel. Like, it was good.
There's a lot.
It's almost like me, like barely using fast travel in Persona because I liked walking around the world so much.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
It's like I can fucking control.
I enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just like doing it. It's like all right, let me turn my ship so my broadside's facing these jackasses, and I
And
can
then
fire
fire
my
away.
stupid cannons.
I'm really excited for
Probably
this
won't
game.
aim for it.
It looks
It's
gorgeous.
like, and then they'll all miss because
They're like, you'll get the loot.
no, you'll all miss because cannons can't aim for shit.
And then
And
at the end of that, was it the cinematic trailer? It pulled out and showed like the Kraken, like
yeah, I
Up
was like,
underneath
okay,
it.
well, you're fucked.
Don't worry, our cannonballs will they can only shoot straight. Don't worry.
That would be. I think they mentioned some PVE elements, so I imagine something like that would be the PVE element.
yeah,
But the only reason a Kraken's going to lose that fight is if it's just done. Like, all it has to do is stay under the ocean and just pull your ship down.
yeah.
Right? Unless, like, it's like, oh, submarine mode activated.
Boom, 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 boom.
What a twist.
Who knows?
Did not see that coming.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
One of my favorite new IPs. at
When they
E3
talked
this
about,
year.
like, the multiplayer affecting the landscape, that's very For Honor-esque.
Yeah,
Of, like, where the For Honor season with
Which-
the Vikings, Samurais, or Knights. are
that's
trying to
what
get
it
land
kind
on
of
each
reminded
other.
me of when they said
So they took like Assassin's Creed 4 boating, Far Cry like kind of online style.
Just got a question about this. You know, I'm not really like big into like pirates that much. How the fuck were they surviving just running into each other? They're like, here's the strategy. Like, there's the boat.
Well,
Just
the
fucking
boat
drive
that
to
did
the
that
side of it.
had a battering ram on the front of it.
Yes.
Like it's meant
Is
to do
a
that.
thing?
Yes.
The Vikings did.
Okay, or the best one. They're like, oh, your teammates got the loot. They like slow them down. The guy's like, well, we'll just fucking kill ourselves so you can get away. They just drive the fucking boat in the way.
All right, Nick. You don't drive a boat.
Fucking sail it.
You don't.
What do you do with the wheel?
What do you do with the wheel?
You fucking
You go
drive it.
port or starboard, Nick. You steer.
Starboard.
You steer it.
Starboard.
You steer.
I don't fucking care. Whatever, that's driving.
But the battering ram thing is historical to Vikings.
Like, I was just dying, and they're like, the rest of your crew's got the treasure. Like, well, you gotta kill yourselves. So you
Well, it's like it's a team-based game mode. Whichever team ends up with the most loot, you win. It's like in For Honor. It's like in Dominion. If you have more points, it's worth it to just die on the point to prevent them from taking it, so that your team wins.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny.
I guess in a sailing mechanic, maybe it doesn't translate as well.
The guy's just like, get him! Boom! He's like, oh shit. Then the one boat that got hit's like, we're good.
And then they had a sniper boat, like the
yeah.
guy that launched like the long-range mortars. So it was like, I don't know how accurate that is, but I'm not really looking for accuracy, to be totally honest.
It's fine. Then, next, Starlink, Battle of Atlas, attachable toy ships. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
already have enough amiibo.
That sucked.
It's a little late in the game, don't you think?
Yeah.
For this,
Yeah.
like another Toys to
They're
Life.
like, you think Toys to Life are dead? Nope.
I mean, if Disney Infinity couldn't cut it, you think your brand new, no one's ever heard of IP is going to cut it over Skylanders?
Yeah.
Come on, son.
It's not gonna last.
Next,
Far
Far
Cry
Cry
5
5 gameplay.
featured Boomy.
You got a Doge.
Looked really good.
Yeah.
It did. My big thing is, I didn't like Far Cry 3 or 4, so I don't know if I'm going to like this. As cool as it looks.
They haven't given us that great villain moment that they gave us in 4 and 3. Like, Far Cry 3 was revealed with, like, you being introduced to what was his name? It was V something or
Yeah, start with a V. Boss.
Voss. Introduced to him, and he gives you this speech about the definition of insanity and
Which
everything. And
was
like,
my favorite villain in
and
video
then he
games.
pushes you off a cliff with a rock tied to your feet, and you have to get out of it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that was pretty dope. I get that. And then in Far Cry 4, you got
Pagan Man.
Pagan Mean or whatever his name was, like beating one of his soldiers to death and taking a selfie with you while he's covered in blood. And I was like, okay, this guy's fucking crazy too.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then but with
this
this
fucking priest guy is pretty crazy.
all we've gotten though is his Last Supper photo that they have for the.
He fucking stabbed someone, I think.
Yeah, he had that, and then he was like shirtless preaching, but he hasn't had that like, oh shit, this is a guy that's like Voss or Pagan Min caliber. They haven't had it yet.
The gameplay was cool where you're like directing your squad to what to do and all that stuff and calling in the dog and
that was cool.
calling in your dude to fly.
That was cool where he literally just has like assault rifles taped to his plane. Like that, those are the guns. I was like, all right.
So it was cool.
America!
I mean, I hope I like it. I do.
I've got it on my radar, but I'm not for sure going to buy it.
It's in
and then they went and pushed the button.
So, Beyond Good and Evil 2, 13 years later, after the first one.
They went ahead and pushed the button.
Yep.
They played it. Did you play Beyond Good and Evil, Spencer?
I played like the first 5 to 10 minutes. And I missed it the first time it came around. I played it on Xbox 360 and I didn't care for it.
This is a PS2 game.
Yeah. And the reason it's so hype is because it's been talked about that entire 13 years. They've been talking about Beyond Good and Evil 2, Beyond Good and Evil 2. So it happened. It finally got revealed with a very interesting CG trailer, but that's it.
Bang, bang, motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, that was the most swearing I think I've ever heard, and South Park was there. Like, that was the most swearing I've ever heard.
I thought it was funny because one of the IGN guys, Marty Sleva, it was like a good comment. He was like, I swear to God, if they end this to Beyond Good and Evil 2, he's like, I'll eat my coffee mug live. And he's like, oh shit.
So, I mean, great CG trailer, but we got no release window, no gameplay
It's
shown.
a couple years off at least.
It was. Is it in Final Fantasy VII remake status?
Maybe.
Who knows? And the reason that, I mean, if I was hyped for this game, this probably would have pushed the conference to an 8.5 for me.
Yeah.
But I'm not, so. But we skipped South Park.
No.
And Assassin's Creed and Steep.
We didn't skip them. Don't
You
worry.
would skip
Don't
Assassin's.
worry,
Oh, my.
Let's talk about
God.
South Park: The Fractured But Whole.
Let's do that.
Looks pretty awesome.
It does.
Yep.
It looks excellent.
I'm just ready to play it.
And South Park: Phone Destroyer coming out this year.
That
Yes.
looks pretty fun too.
But was it December something for South Park?
I just said coming out this year.
Okay. Ooh, that's day one. That's one of the few day motherfucking one games.
Fractured But Whole.
Yes.
Fuck yes. I'm so excited to play that game.
Day motherfucking one.
It's gonna be awesome.
good.
Yes.
And they showed more ass Creed. Running around
Woo!
with a fucking bird.
Oh, and Spencer, what I'd like you to do next time you get a chance, take a look at that Assassin's Creed Origins gameplay. Look at that map and tell me that's not a goddamn Witcher map.
All right.
Like the top screen where you've got like the icons east, west, north. Dude, they have Witcher question marks.
Hold on, I'll probably do it right now.
Oh my god. What can you do to ruin this game even more? Add the fucking
Emulate a
annoying-
great game?
No, the worst part of a great game.
The worst part of Witcher was that you couldn't play more Gwent.
You can now.
Got a
You
whole
know
game
she's
for it
not
now.
playing
That was
it.
the...
Well, why
I
aren't you
have the
playing
open
it?
beta.
Why aren't you playing it?
Because I'm doing this bullshit.
No. Because you're fucking playing shitty ass fucking Injustice. too.
Yeah, there's not even Gwent in Injustice.
I know, and you're playing fucking whatever the hell's fucking playing. I don't even know. What are you playing?
Injustice, really.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Oh,
Story.
God, yeah, we'll talk about that.
So
Poopsicle.
that's Ubisoft's conference.
Yep.
Very
It looks
exciting.
exactly like
Definitely
The
exceeded
Witcher.
expectations. It was... You're seeing
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I'm seeing it exactly right
That's
now.
the Witcher's map.
Question marks galore.
And they even have like a little beast symbol that looks like the fucking hidden treasure things.
I made a joke with
A monster
Spencer
nest.
before. I was like, what if Ubisoft has the best press conference? Like, that'll never happen.
Well, yeah, because last year
did.
they had 2 hours, 2 different dance numbers, huge Star Trek VR.
Bridge Crew. Woo! Let's bring
just-
the fucking actor out here and talk to him about Star Trek for 15 minutes.
I mean, they did they tightened it up.
Yeah,
They had a
supposed to
great
pay away.
they had a great conference. Go Ubisoft.
Yes.
My biggest disappointments was they had nothing for their current online communities. Nothing for Rainbow Six Siege. Nothing for The Division. Nothing for For Honor. That was disappointing to me.
For Honor thing? No.
No, nothing.
Nope.
Which I was disappointed in. They just had the 2 new characters for For Honor. I would have liked to see something else. Like, hey, because there's supposed to be 4 more characters coming. So why not give us 2 more to show us what they're going to look like or something? Just my 2 cents on it.
Yep.